Okay, you sure you've got me? Got my beard? Making sure got the beard in there? Alright, that was just for you guys because my fiance Rihanna is behind the camera and she absolutely loves my beard. So I want to make sure that this showed up in the video for you guys. Welcome to Iconic Fitness's Kitchen. I'm going to talk a little bit about a couple of common myths that people have when they're trying to have healthy meals. I often meet clients and ask them about their nutrition, and several of the clients will tell me things like, oh, I eat really healthy. So I'll ask them to go through the type of meals that they eat. And one of the things I hear, it's common all the time I hear it, people discuss fruits. And they say, oh, I start my day with some orange or apple or banana, sometimes some muesli. I eat only whole grain, reduced carbohydrate protein bread. I know that it's bad to eat your red meats, so I try to avoid those in general. And I find it really interesting because unfortunately a lot of that stuff is not true. I have basically two meals sitting here. One is 3 types of fruit. We've got an orange, an apple, and some pineapple, in addition to some reduced carbohydrate protein bread. And then I have another meal. Here, it's avocado, steak, love steak, and some different types of nuts. So if I were to ask a lot of people which meal is the healthier one, tons of people would choose this one with fruit and bread. Unfortunately, it's just not the case. Both of these foods, both fruit and any type of bread, even if it's reduced carbohydrate, whole grain bread, trigger an insulin response in your body. Insulin is the hormone your body releases to tell itself to store fat. So you want to reduce that as much as possible. If you're on some kind of weight loss or fat loss program, you want to make sure you avoid fruit and bread as much as possible. The occasional berries or some extra antioxidant fruits are okay, but only a couple of times a week. You really do not need a lot of fruits in your diet if you're trying to lose fat. Okay, so this is one type. The benefits then of your avocado, meat, and nuts meal, it's really high in fat, your avocado, but that's a healthy fat, so it's not one that you want to avoid. This is something that actually helps you feel fuller longer and gives you a more sustainable energy source. Beef is an excellent source of lean protein. This is great for repairing muscles, and it also helps you feel full, so you don't have those hunger pangs a couple hours after you eat. And nuts are like what I call nature's little miracle, which is my nerdy way of saying that these things just contain a ton of nutrients. They've got vitamins, minerals, protein, carbohydrates, fats, all in little bite-sized pieces, so I love including these in the meal. I'm going to cover another, as I slide these out of the way, another myth really quickly. I've got my orange juice, one of my favorites. I really love this type of orange juice, lots of pulp, and a 7-Up. And if I were going to ask somebody, which do you think is healthier? The common answer is the orange juice, of course, made from orange. It's a healthy fruit. And unfortunately, the truth is, these are pretty much equally bad for you. Both of them are very high in sugar. Juice especially is incredibly high in sugar. It's fructose, which is a type of sugar that releases very quickly into your bloodstream. So if you're on a weight loss or fat loss diet, you really want to avoid juice, as well as your soda pop or Coke or whatever it is that you like to drink that's a very sugary flavor. Try to adjust it, have water, hydrate yourself, maybe put some lemons or things in the water to make it taste a little bit better. That's Rihanna's favorite way of doing it. So yeah, that's just another quick tip that might help you if you're including a lot of juices or sodas in your fat loss diet, that they probably need to come out of there. So I'll just finish by telling you the very basics of what is the proper way to eat. You want to have lots of lean protein. These are beef, fish. Chicken is okay. It's not as good as you might think. It's actually fairly low in nutrients compared to other types of meat. And you want to have just as many vegetables as you can in your diet, especially root vegetables. Pumpkin, squash, sweet potato, beetroot, all of these things are super nutrient dense. They taste great. They can provide some extra different textures in your meals, and you just pack in the nutrients without increasing with too many calories. So that's a quick tip for you guys. I'm looking forward to hearing all of your feedback on whether this stuff is working for you. Thanks.